Hello students, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to see the grammar part. English grammar, articles. Articles. So what is articles? So articles can be divided into two types. One is definite article, another one is indefinite articles. A and an can be used only the singular, so that's called the indefinite articles. The can be used for the both singular and plural. That is called the definite articles. Alphabets are divided into two groups: vowels. Another one is the consonants. So vowel sounds A, E, I, O, U. Consonant sounds B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. So these are called the consonant sounds. Articles, already said to you, it can be divided two types. One is the definite, another one is the indefinite. First one, indefinite articles. Use a and for one out of many. Use a when a noun begins with the consonant sound. When a noun begins with the consonant sounds. So before a word beginning with the consonant sounds, A. So before the singular noun or number and measurements, we can use A. Examples given: the a bag, a cat. Exception: when the vowels U sounds like U. So a university, a utensil. So U is a vowel consonant university. So U is a vowel consonant sound, that is not a vowel sound. And another one, use and when the noun begins with the vowels. So you know that the vowel sounds A, E, I, O, U. For example, apple, A, E, I, O, U. The sounds of vowels A, apple, and apple. Umbrella, A sound is the sound of produced by A. Umbrella and umbrella. Exception: when the consonant H is silent. Example: HOUR, R, and R. HONOR, honor, and honor, and R, and honor. So there is a two difference between consonant sounds, vowel sounds. So vowel sounds, university, like that, university is a vowel consonant, like a vowel sounds. U sound is a university utensil. So that is not a vowel sound, it's a vowel consonant sound. Here the vowel sound is A, E, I, O, U. So an or H silent and an honor, and honor or sound. So produce that. And next, definite articles. So use the for a specific item, the umbrella in the bag, the cat in the tree. So here is the definite article. Let's see the next slide. A is used. So before beginning with the consonant sound, a boy, a bird. Before a singular noun begins a book, a school, a dog. Even before a vowel letters which do not have a vowel sounds, already said to you: European, unit, union. So European, union, unit, useful metal, one rupee coin, university. So here we can use the article a. A European, A unit, A union. So you don't take as a vowel sound, it is a vowel consonant sound. So even before the vowel letters which do not have a vowel sounds. So do not have a vowel sound. We use before words that begins with the consonant a girl, a clap, a lamp. A girl, a clap, a lamp is a vowel consonant sound. That's not a vowel. Next, we use an before words that begins with the vowel sounds a, e, I, o, u or vowels. These are sounds. Like the sounds only, you take as a sounds only. Orange, or an orange. Umbrella, on umbrella. So you don't take a vowels word. So don't take a vowels letter. You take as only a sounds like a vowels a, e, I, o, u. A, E, I, O, U. An orange, an umbrella, and I. The is used is the definite articles before unique the objects, before the name of mountains, rivers, oceans, deserts, and before the name of famous books, famous buildings, seas, directions, and the positions. We have to use the article. The is a particular person or common noun. We have to use the famous books, universal truth. It's very important. It's a universal truth. Mountain, musical instruments, magazines, train names, etc. etc. So first one before unique the objects, the sun, the sky, the moon. Second point before the names of mountain, rivers, ocean, deserts, the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Sahara, the Pacific, the Arabian. So oceans, Arabian, uh, Pacific, Gulf, the Bay of Bengal, the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, mountain ranges, the Himalayas, the Alps, the Vindhyas, Vindhyas, the Satpuras, and next one group of islands, the Andamans, the Nicobar, and sacred books. So before the names of books is the famous books or holy books, the Bible, Mahabharata, the Ramayana, the Quran, the Puranas. So this we can use that it's a sacred books. And newspaper also the Indian Express, the Hindu, the Times of India, the Hindustan Times. So the newspaper. So before use the word, before the names of books, the Bible, Ramayana, the Quran, and then the directions. Before use the directions, the east, the west, the north, the south. We use the when we know that there is only one particular thing, the sky, the world, the North Pole. Before the superlative degrees, already you know that superlative degree is ending with the adjectives est, ending with the letters est. So best, the tallest. So before the superlative degrees we can use the best, the tallest. Before musical instruments, the flute, the violin, the guitar, and before an adjective to denote a whole class, the old, the rich, the poor is the whole class. Before an adjective to denote a whole class, we can use the old, the rich, the poor. So using a and the. A and the. A is used in front of singular, countable nouns, a person, animal, or thing, which are not specific. We do not use the before uncountable or plural nouns. If a noun starts with the A consonant sounds, so it comes before the sounds. Example, a cat, a bird, a child, a doctor, a horse, a bike, a boy, a baby. An. Next, an. An is used to in front of the singular, in front of singular countable nouns which are not a specific. We don't use an before uncountable or plural nouns. If noun starts with the vowel sounds a, e, I, o, u, and comes before the noun. Example, apple, an egg, an aunt, an orange, an or, an aunt, an old man, an uncle. And next one, definite articles. We use the in front of all the nouns. It doesn't matter whether the nouns are singular, plural, countable, or uncountable. So to describe someone or something specific or unique. Example, the earth, the world, the year, the air, the weather, the moon, the president, the CEO, the sun. So when to use the no articles to talk about things in general, milk is good for you. Milk. So don't use the milk. Don't use a milk. Here is the milk is a good for you. It's a general. To talk about the sport and games. When we talk about the sports and game, we don't use the articles. Let's go and play basketball. Let's go and play basketball. And next, before the names of countries, don't use the articles. Japan, France, Italy, and except the UK, the US, the United Kingdom, the United States. Before the names of language, we don't use the articles. We are learning English, we are learning Tamil, we are learning Telugu, we are learning Hindi. Don't use the articles before the language. Before the names of railway stations, when they are, also place the names. Before the names of meals, they invited some friends to dinner. Before noun plus verbs, so the laboratory is in room 6 on the third floor and the third floor. Room 6. Don't use the articles. There is no need the articles. Okay, students, I hope you understand. Thank you.